Well, hello, welcome to Africa This Week. I'm Abubakar Sadiq Ibrahim. In today's episode, I have Mr. Austin Ochu, the head of media and publicity for PDP People's Democratic Party PDP Presidential Campaign Council, to speak with me on Africa This Week. Sir, welcome to Africa.
Thank you very much, Sadiq.
This is special episode. We are engaging in it because your principal, the former Vice President, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, is in Kogi State today to campaign or on campaign rally. You are in charge of the people that put this together. He's here with his vice principal, vice presidential candidate, His Excellency Ifani Okowa. Is here today, and you guys, what I observed today was humongous. It was tremendously, tumultuous.
Thank you very much.
How did you guys?
Yes, the presidential campaign team made a stopover in Kogi today. I mean the PDP Presidential Campaign team made a stopover in Kogi today, and we are all happy at what we saw. Reason being that Kogi State is traditionally a PDP state, but by default APC came into the saddle in 2015 and 2019 back to back to claim the governance of Kogi State, and it was a very bitter experience falling to APC at that time. So the leaders aggregated their efforts to go back into the trenches and re-strategize on how to recover Kogi State from the hands of the buccaneers, as I call them. Buccaneers who have come to take over the leadership of Kogi State and are behaving like locusts.
Listen, there's a reason why the people they turn out was very humongous.
And that's why I'm saying that we went back to the trenches.
Yes.
To re-strategize.
Yes.
And recover Kogi State to PDP, that is the traditional owner of Kogi State.
There's a particular thing that is not being taken care of in Kogi State.
A lot.
Forget about
a lot is amiss.
There's a lot that has not been taken care of. What is so specific that's so endearing to your presidential candidate?
A lot is amiss.
Abubakar. What is that?
There is deficit of good governance.
No. What I'm trying to hear is that, or what I'm trying to say is that Kogi State was predominantly for People's Democratic Party before it was taken over, or it were run over by the state. But there's a particular thing that people is very painful to them, either belonging to the party or the party they have loved dearly that they have lost. Or they say this particular thing that is missing, that you want to rekindle. There must be a message that was sent out today that presidential candidate talked about today. Because it's not easy for people to come to a state and just find a very good life.
Sadiq, if you know the state before the takeover by the locals in 2015 and 2019, Kogi State was booming with activities. All that went into the doldrum in the last 7.5 years, running to 8 years. Kogi State was a center of activities under the PDP government before 2015 election. But somehow APC mounted a propaganda that we had never seen before. They talked of change and went about the propaganda in such a way that it overwhelmed the people. And they thought that they wanted to experience a change. But we now know better. Because that change has come and has brought us to our knees, has brought us to where we are today. We are in the doldrum of poverty, doldrum of depression, doldrum of despair, doldrum of despondency. Name it.
Everybody came from different parts of Kogi State.
Yes.
The central, the Kogi East, and the West. And I had a chance to talk to some people today, and everybody feel that we are going to win.
It is
come
sure.
back and take the state.
It is evident from what you have seen today.
And the presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, even talk about jobs. You know that
look.
or creating jobs.
I recall vividly.
Yes.
That when Alhaji Muhammad, His Excellency Alhaji Muhammadu Buhari took over in 2015, one of the cardinal promises of Buhari then was the revival of Ajaokuta Steel Company. It didn't happen between 2015 and 2019. By 2019, he reiterated that government was going to do something about bringing Ajaokuta back to life. 4 years down the line, since then, nothing has been said about Ajaokuta. Ajaokuta is near dead. Talk of the more than 3 trillion naira that has been invested in that company has gone down the drain, because up till now, Ajaokuta cannot take off. And this is one of the cardinal promises that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has given to Kogites. He knows what we are yearning for in Kogi State. Every major speaker today talked about Ajaokuta Steel. Because with Ajaokuta Steel Company, we are sure of generating not less than 10,000 jobs for the youth, for the teeming unemployed youths in Kogi State.
I don't think your president.
That is a factor.
They remain now, I think about 42 days or 41 days. Yeah, about 41 days today, because today is
to election.
To election.
Yes.
We are on Saturday, January 14th of 2023. Yes. And I'm looking at it that he has come and spoken to the people of Kogi State, and I don't think that he's going to come back here again.
No.
How are you guys going to keep the fire burning before the?
Even prior to his coming,
yes,
there is determination, strong determination of the people to recover Kogi State from APC, and you can see it today. It was displayed by the people. People thronged the stadium from early in the morning today. As early as 7 o'clock, people had started going to the stadium from all the 21 local government areas. Bus flooded the town. There was no space in the town, in Lokoja town today, because people came from everywhere to show that they want to recover their state for PDP.
Before I let you go, let me do this. You are a very experienced broadcast journalist, and I watch you be busy all day. Before you go, and because I've held you too much long than I expected, we're going to do this in a more extended form next time.
Yes.
But before I let you go, I want to ask you, as I was saying, what are you guys going to keep your guys busy before the election and do more campaign in the state, or you are going to be doing the local one today? Because earlier we were expecting the senators, they was saying that okay, all the senators and others will be invited to come and speak. If they don't come today, that's the last invitation they have. Then later we were surprised when all of them came out and Natasha spoke with them. I mean, for the rest of them. Well, with other people simply introduce themselves. Even the people from House of Representatives did not come back, did not come out to even say anything. It is overconfidence, sir.
It's not overconfidence. It's not overconfidence. There has been grassroots campaign, house-to-house campaign across the state for some time now. This is just a signature of what we have been doing. It does not end here. It didn't start here, and it's not going to end here. Campaigns are going on at the grassroots, house to house. Our senatorial candidates are people to beat in their various constituencies, in their various districts. Natasha Akpoti is firm and strong and courageous to take on any candidate in the central. It was clear, evident by the display today. Same for Victor Adoji in the east and TJ Yusuf in the west. These are solid candidates, candidates that have what it takes to attract attention. We have no doubt in our mind, it's not overconfidence. We are set to recover the state.
You talk to me about several the mineral resources in Kogi State that is not properly harnessed. You talk to me about
it is good that
about
it
the
is
port something that you are going to develop here today. I heard about it in the past.
There is a lot.
I think I heard about it from you.
There is a lot. There is a lot to do in Kogi State. Kogi State is properly positioned to rule the country economically if we have the right leadership. And for some time now we have tested two parties, the PDP and the APC, and the people can now determine which is the better option for them. And I told you earlier, the leaders went back to the trenches and prepared for what has happened today. It is a test case and a pointer to where we are going. That we are going to recover the state. We are going to ensure that the state returns to its traditional home. PDP is the umbrella that we know in Kogi State and no other party. And we are returning to PDP by the special grace of God. And when we do that, just like His Excellency, our presidential candidate, Abubakar, promised today, we are going to revive Ajakuta Steel Company. And with that, there will be job for the teeming unemployed youths in Kogi State. Aside from that, Kogi State has the highest number of mineral resources in Nigeria. At the last count, we can boast of not less than 30 mineral resources that are there to be exploited. And if you have the right leadership and you go for these mineral resources and exploit them, it's enough to keep Kogi going. Coupled with the Ajakuta Steel Company that is here in our backyard, we have no reason to even wait for government if you have the right leadership. And that right leadership is the person with exceptional qualities. Abubakar is quite exceptional because he has the capacity, he has the competence, he has the experience to exploit these resources for the betterment of Nigeria.
For the short period we have now, what do you have to say to the people who came here today? They have gone back to their various
we have come, we have seen. It remains for us to conquer. And by 25th of February, I can bet you, Sadiq, we are going to conquer.
Well, Austin, with that, we have reached the conclusion of this interview. I'll do more in expanded form with you next time we meet.
Thank you very much.
You have been on since last night, today.
It has been a very busy day indeed.
I congratulate you guys. We have concluded safely today. So
thank you.
I appreciate you coming to Africa this week to, from your busy schedule.
Thank you very much. I'm indeed very grateful.
We have been talking with Mr. Austin Ochu. Ibrahim, join us next week as more African events unfold. I'm Abubakar, Sadiq, Ibrahim.